guys ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
5 wide. That's it.
Allen taken right to the air. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Alert! First down throw for Allen. Flush down out to his left. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, Allen. Chased out to his right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Alert!
To throw again, it's Allen. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Another Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. This will be caught by Cooper. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
56.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's brought down after a decent gain.
Come on.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Tua off the play fake. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins start off well to tie things 7-7.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gun.
Motioning the tight end left.
What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Alert! What's that?
From the 38. Connects with Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Good for a Buffalo Bills. What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He finds Kincaid. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Middle. Monday. Look out.
2nd and 4. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Half 85. Half 85. Look out.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
Half 10. Hey, home. Look out.
Allen gonna throw again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First down, here's Tua. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin kicks it on. And the Bills get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
What is that?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. He's got the hook up to Cooper. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Stop. Go.
Here's Allen. Cook calls it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. 4th down, here's Allen. He's got it to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Allen on 3rd and 2. Caught by his back.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll go, Allen. Throw is caught by the back. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Off 52. Hey, tight. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, 21,
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins tie it in the final minute of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Sanders connects on the point after. And they'll take the lead.
14, Bills 13. Jason Sanders
Sanders all set to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So that brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 33. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now Tua to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Man in motion here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
5 wide.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Look out.
1st down throw for Allen. Coleman with the grab. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills earn the chance to tie before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They're on the 26-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Let's go. Ready.
Tua now from the gun. That's caught, Devon Achane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing for the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. That sets you up for success.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. He's on the move. Now he takes it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hits his target, and that's Durham Smythe. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And the kick is good. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8.
Bills 20. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And this is out of the side of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! What is that?
Allen. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Back to the air, Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. Pass complete to Cook. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
No gain on the play. Second and
Alert!
10.
Alert! Alert!
At the 43-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1.
What's that?
Brings up
Allen on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Collins there on the covering.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
What's that?
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, Allen. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 9-yard loss.
What's that?
Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Dolphins are going to start out at their own 35. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly.
They connect on the deep shot. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His fourth receiving score of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Allen on the play action. Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it inside the 25. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Alert! What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
They'll start the drive with H2H. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down carry for H2H. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down run from H2H. Has the 1st and more past midfield. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
21G, 21G.
Tua out of the pistol. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's H2H up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with H2H. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
Good. Solo like Zion. TX.
Tagovailoa now. There's some room to work. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Mostert punches it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins lead by 15 now.
Bills 27. Jason Sanders.
Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Middle. Look out.
Now Allen off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Trying again, following the sack. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now it's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What is that?
First down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Still one more in their pocket to use. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Stop. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete to Shakir. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Again, Allen to the air. Buys time, rolling right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. Cook calls it in.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Hey! Watch it, Oscar.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side. You got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Half. What's that?
One final shot here. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win